Well, hi guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, and we're gonna try and finish up this unit for the 1986 Honda 200SX, 4 tracks. And the first thing I have to do, you can see down here that I have a piece that's still in there of the original, but I want to get this all cleaned up, and then I'll turn it over and I'll get that piece out of there, and we'll fit our new sleeve like this that will get welded down in there. So hold on to your hats, because here we go. And remember, whoa, I'm just wire wheeling this and cleaning it up for welding purposes, because once we get this all done, then I am going to sandblast it. See if I can get this to work here. Sometimes, no matter how you do it, it ain't going to work. Okay. Maybe it'll work like that. So now we got to get this little piece out of here. And there wasn't a whole lot of weld on these. Well, you can see I'm just using needle nose, and it was only welded on the one side, on this side, and just from here to here. Now when I'm welding it all the way around on both sides to strengthen it. So yep, I got to do a little cleanup right there with a grinder, and we'll be ready to roll. Yeah, that old thing is a little bit on the noisy side, but what do you expect? It was a freebie from the dump out in Minnesota. Now, let's get our piece and sit it in there. It has to sit more towards the outside than to the inside, so it's going to go in there kind of like that. And I can see that this is bent out a little bit there, so I'll need to do a little rap tap tap with that. Get that straightened out, and I'll bring you back. Oh, that was the first piece of the puzzle. Now we got to do the second piece of the puzzle. I need a marking pen. A Sharpie, not a Dully. That one's dull, that one's dull. There we go. There's the Sharpie. Put a mark on the side. See that? That way I can put this on here. Okay, so that's got to go there. How am I going to hold that so that the magnet would hold it against the end? Put the magnet on here like that. Set that down in there like that. Make sure it's square. Now I can tack it. Let me set up my welder and I'll bring you back. This is the end of my gas hose going into my welder, and it got crimped. I think from pushing back against the wall back in there where I store it. I didn't have a clamp small enough, but we made do. 2 pieces of wire twisted on, and I've already tested it and no leaks. Now I can weld before I run out of battery. Let's see how we make out. Just a spot weld. Now, to hook our other part on, I get it in there and put a couple of tacks in it. We should be good to go. Can you see what I'm doing? Probably not. It ain't pretty, that's for sure. Now, I gotta put a little bit of a weld along this edge here and along this edge here to strengthen it up, and we'll finish filling in those tacks and we'll bring you back. And I'm gonna bridge that gap and weld it on both sides of the ring. And then we'll be ready to take it over and sandblast it and then shoot some paint on this thing. Hold on to your hats. Well, I'm running out of time. I got to sandblast it. I couldn't show you because the glass on the top of my sandblasting cabinet is pretty well blasted itself. And it's hard to see in there. So it would have been even harder recording. But we've got it all cleaned up, and if the welds don't hold it, the drips in the paint will. I put it on nice and heavy. This is not a restoration, it's a preservation, if you know what I mean. So the next time you see this, it'll be mounted on the four-wheeler. Well, hi guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Fixing Man, back. And I'm just going to show you the finished product of our bracket mounted on the back of the four-wheeler, and my lens keeps fogging over because it's pretty humid, and I just brought it out of the air-conditioned house. There we go. And yep, looks pretty good, works good. I had to have Big Dog and I did a tugging contest to spread it out a little bit, but we got it, and we got our light on. And if I get Mr. Kevin to turn the key to clean the lens again, you'll see that the light works. That's great. That's good. So we're charging the battery up because it was getting pretty low. So we're going to let it charge overnight, and then tomorrow we're going to take it for a ride and see how she goes. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, thumbs up, sharing, all of them good things. And even Kevin is in a fog over here.
Yep.
See ya.
Quite muggy.
Bye.